Let's be real for a second. How many of you have hit that sign in with Google or continue with Facebook button without a second thought? It's just so effortless, right? But here's the thing, what if that account gets hacked? Or even worse, gets deleted? Well, suddenly you're locked out of everything. Yeah, not so convenient anymore, huh? Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about something most of us don't think twice about, and that's using Google's single sign-on, also called SSO, to access all of our favorite websites. There's no denying it, using one login for everything makes everything a catwalk. Who wants to remember a bunch of passwords when you can just click sign in with Google and be done with it? But here's the catch, when you string all of those passwords to just one Google account, you are asking for trouble. If your Gmail account is compromised in any way, whether it's hacked, locked, or deleted, you lose access to everything that is tied to it, and that's a pretty scary thought. No more emails, no more Netflix, no more bank accounts, but don't worry, there is a way to have the best of both worlds, keeping the simplicity of SSO without the massive risks. So in this video, I'll show you how you can keep things tight and secure while still saving yourself from password overload. Trust me, you don't want to miss this video. Alright, so first let's talk about what Gmail SSO actually is. You've definitely seen this sign in with Google button everywhere, right? It's like your golden ticket to bypass the hassle of creating a new account or remembering yet another password. You click it once and boom, you're logged in. No fuss, no hassle, really couldn't be easier. And hey, I totally get it, it is tempting and I have used it myself in the past. You're already logged into Gmail on your phone or laptop, so it just makes sense to use that same account everywhere else. Instagram, Netflix, your online shopping, all of it. Pretty convenient, right? But here's where it gets tricky. When you use Gmail SSO, you're basically leaving a copy of your house keys under the doormat. It's no different from having the same password for your Netflix, your online banking, and your social media. If someone gets their hands on that particular key, they're not just sneaking into your email, they're getting into everything. Your money, your private messages, your entire virtual life. So yeah, it's super simple until it's not. So now let's get into the real issue, why putting all of your trust in Gmail SSO can seriously backfire. When you rely on Gmail SSO, you're essentially handing over the keys to the kingdom. Think of it, if your Gmail account gets hacked, someone isn't just reading your emails, they're walking into every account connected to it. Social media, banking, streaming services, you name it, they now have access to it. One wrong click on a phishing link, or maybe your password wasn't as strong as you thought, and suddenly you've lost access to everything. It's not just inconvenient, but it's actually a huge risk. And it doesn't stop there, unfortunately. What if Google decides to lock or suspend your account for some reason? Maybe there was suspicious activity, or you violated their terms of service. Well, now you're locked out of Gmail, which means, yep, you're locked out of all of those accounts that everything is connected to. This is what we call a single point of failure in the biz. One thing goes wrong and everything else comes crashing down with it. And in today's cyber climate, that is a huge risk. Hackers are constantly evolving, and as much as we trust big tech companies, we have to be prepared for the possibility that things can and sometimes do go wrong. Oh, and a quick heads up, we actually did another video testing some malware that broke right through two-factor authentication. Pretty crazy, right? It really opened our eyes to how relying on Google SSO can be very risky. This definitely makes a strong case for using a password manager so you're not putting all of your security eggs in one basket. Okay, so what's the fix to all of this? Well, the first step is simple. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Using Gmail SSO for everything means if one account goes down, it all goes down. The best way to protect yourself is by using different passwords and emails for every service you use. Now, I get it, remembering a million passwords sounds like a huge headache, right? But here's the thing, if one account gets hacked, the others stay safe because they're not all tied to the same email and password combo. Using different logins might sound like a pain, but it's a massive boost for your online security and privacy. And I promise there is an easy way to manage all of this, and we're gonna get to that next. This is where password managers come in and make your life so much easier. Instead of trying to remember a dozen more complex passwords, a password manager does all of the heavy lifting for you. It creates super strong, unique passwords for every account and then stores them in an encrypted vault. You only have to remember one password, the master password for that vault. Think about it, no more weak reused passwords, no more password reset emails, just quick, secure access to everything that you need. Plus, password managers can even autofill your login credentials, making it as convenient as SSO. but without those same security risks. Now here's why I personally recommend 1Password. It's affordable and incredibly easy to use. Whether you're logging into your accounts on your phone or computer, 1Password makes sure that you're covered with top-notch security. Plus it autofills your login details, so no more trying to remember complex passwords. On top of that, 1Password offers cool features like biometric logins, like your fingerprint or even your face can unlock your vault. And they also have secure nodes to store private information, and even a travel mode that hides sensitive data when you're on the go. It is the perfect balance between security and convenience, and I cannot recommend it enough. If you're curious about how 1Password works on your phone and why it's one of the best security apps out there, then you can check out our full review by clicking up here. So here's the takeaway. Gmail SSO might seem convenient, but it comes with some pretty serious risks. If your Gmail account gets hacked or deleted for some reason, you lose access to everything that is connected to it. That's why it is so important to use different, strong passwords for each of your accounts. But let's face it, managing all of those passwords on your own is next to impossible. And that's why a password manager like 1Password is a complete game changer. It keeps your account secure while making sure your online life is still easy. So why risk it? Start using a password manager today, protect your digital life, and keep things tight and secure online. If you found this video to be helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on staying safe online in our future content. And hey, I'd love to hear from you. What password manager are you using, or do you still rely on Gmail SSO? Drop your thoughts down in the comment section. We would love to hear from you. But as always, stay safe online, and we'll see you in the next video.